A couple years ago, my husband decided that pancakes were going to be his dad thing, making them for our kids every Sunday morning. And I decided that if we're going to do it every Sunday, it was going to have to be healthy. So we started messing around with just making them from scratch and then using whole wheat flour. And then they were always heavy and we couldn't get it quite how we wanted. So we eventually started milling ourselves. We started with a 1-cup coffee grinder and we would go through 3 times every grain. And eventually we just kind of stumbled on this recipe, and my friends tried it at brunch at our house and they were like, no, really, this is good, you should sell this. So we started a business just over a year ago. 15 months we've been in business. Our pancakes are healthier because they're 100% whole grain. They are organic, non-GMO grains that I mill fresh weekly. So I do all the milling here in my kitchen for the original. The gluten-free I mill in a gluten-free space. But they're 100% whole grain, they're organic, they're non-GMO. They still make a light, fluffy pancake that my kids gobble up, but for me, they have complexity and flavor and texture, and they're more than just a sponge for syrup, so it makes it actually a meal, not just a dessert breakfast.
Just give you a dab, like you want the syrup effect, but you want to taste the pancake, right?
My 6-year-old doesn't even put syrup on them anymore. He puts butter on them and rolls them up. Like, that's the best compliment in the world to me. It was important for us to be able to do the fun family tradition of pancakes every Sunday, but not be eating junk food, not be eating empty carbs and, processed white flour.
I think she takes that same personal responsibility that she feels for keeping her own children healthy, and she really puts that into this product. And when I first heard about Sam's pancakes, I was actually a little bit hesitant to try them because I thought, I'd heard that her sons really liked them, but I thought, well, my daughters probably aren't as used to eating healthy food in the same manner that her boys are. And I thought, I just can't see my kids going for it. But after she had them at church that one Sunday and my girls tried them, they loved them. And that's where I think she really cares about the fact that she's providing a healthy product. And so I definitely feel better about giving my girls her pancakes than something else that I might buy at the store. And my girls devour them. They love them.
I also do Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and it's amazing how many pictures of pancakes I have or that I accumulated over 15 months of business. People like to style their pancakes and take pictures of them and their kids and send them to me. I've got pancakes by the pool and pancakes in the mountains, and I have customers who've done their fried chicken. We've done fried green tomatoes and fried okra with that as the coating. It's basically, it's a whole grain baking mix, so you can use it for other things besides pancakes. Obviously waffles, but we've done cobbler, muffins, all kinds of things.
There's a lot of different things you can do with it. We don't always make pancakes. We usually make waffles, and my kids love the waffles. They'll just eat them plain or with maple syrup, so it's a great thing to have on the weekends. And just last night I used it to make peach cobbler, and it was awesome.
All my grains are organic, non-GMO grains. A couple of them are local. The original is a 9-grain mix, and 3 of them are local. My wheat, my rye, and my Milo come from Windy Acres in Orlinda with the Carney and Alfred Ferris, which are the sweetest, cutest couple ever. The Milo is actually Carney's idea. Because it's a sorghum, it gives me a sweet, nutty flavor to it. And then my other ones are bulk organic grains that I buy through wholesalers. I think it's really important to not only to keep the transportation costs down, but also to support the local farmers. Like I said, the Ferrises are the sweetest couple in the world, and I love getting to know them and going to their farm and really feeling like I can trust the ingredients. And they also kind of interact with me and my business and make it better. Yeah, I mean, I think that my product is adding a value to the farmers' products, that they aren't doing the milling themselves, but I can get it to consumers in ways that they can't, and I can market it in ways that the farmers can't necessarily do. So I think it adds value to the whole system when folks like me that are just starting small in a domestic kitchen can add value to local agricultural products. Eventually, I'm probably going to grow out of my domestic kitchen. Right now, it's kind of a family lifestyle choice that we're trying to keep the business small and do it well and, serve our customers well. Once the kids are both in school, then we might try and, grow a little more. But right now, I want to stay kind of focusing on the Tennessee customer and farmers markets and shops and producing a really good product. I mean, I think there's a huge movement of it. In Middle Tennessee, there's all kinds of people coming up with healthy, small batch products that are using organic ingredients or using local produce, but are also just providing alternatives to families that don't want to eat the boxed mix at the grocery store.